Hi, my name is Sophia. So reflecting on this course, I think I have a lot of different views on fandom and pop culture since 5 weeks ago when we started this course. But I think the main thing, and I talked about this in my closing survey, was that I had a very narrow definition of what a fandom meant. It kind of freaked me out, and I never really thought that I was a fan of really anything. Um, I thought of, really big fandoms such as like anime or Comic Con, people who dress up as superheroes, and I never really felt that I could relate to those things. And I think that now that we're 5 weeks into this course, I've realized that a fandom really just means that you have a love for something. Um, and now I can name so many things that I could consider myself a fan of or a part of a fandom. Um, I also think that through my experience in the course, which I also talked about in my closing survey, is that I struggled a lot with the weekly tasks, mostly because I just work a lot. I have just a lot of things going on day to day. So to have something where I have to post every day, different times during the day, it was just kind of hard to keep up with. But I realize that that's not the same for everyone. Um, as for my new relationships with pop culture and media, like I said, I feel like I have such a huge definition and understanding of pop culture now that it's not just celebrities and these really really devoted fandoms. It can be so many different things on so many different levels. Um, and I think that especially when in the Slack section where we have, where we just post about pop culture, not necessarily for our blog or for the content, that's where I had a lot of fun really getting into things because I was able to just, research the things that I'm interested in specifically and was able to share it with other students. And then we'd have a conversation on this platform, which was cool. Um, as for my final comments on the course, I really enjoyed it. I was really not expecting what it was, and I think it really changed from my mind for the better. I really wish I did. I think maybe put a little more effort into my weekly posts. I had a lot of fun with my blog project, but I definitely could have made a bit of a more effort in the weekly posts and in engaging with other people, commenting on their posts and things like that. Overall, I had a really great time in the course, and I think I recommend it for a lot of other students to take. Um, yeah, so I think the last thing I want to say is that one of my favorite parts of this course was that we were able to interact with our teacher, one on one. Especially with online classes, it's hard to get in contact with your teacher. And with many of my previous classes, I always felt that I didn't want to ask questions because I didn't want to bother my teacher, not during class times. But that was the best thing about the course was that, our teacher would check in on us. Professor Haynes would check in on us. And, we would talk about how we're doing, how we're engaging, and that helps you do better for the future. When teachers don't give you feedback, it's hard to know where you can improve. Um, so yeah, I think that I really recommend this course for a lot of other people, and I'm really glad I took it. So yeah.